Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here in Cincinnati. Malott now going to take it out of the end zone. And he goes nowhere. Buried. For 15-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
On the ground, this is N.G.K. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
A first down throw for Smith. He's going to air this one out. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. A run, N.G.K. And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Out of the backfield, it's N.G.K. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Vegas.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big-time play for Vegas. 32 yards. Here's a handoff to N.G.K. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down, they need 7.
Brings up second down.
Once again, it's N.G.K. And it won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face third down. That's a short one. Caught by Dallas. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
To throw, it's Smith. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Brings up second and goal. Bengals 9 yards on.
Throwing on second down, Smith. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. Here comes second and 4. Now Brown. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten yards, but it will set up third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
Here we go. 11.
He'll run here with Brown. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. To remain Pratt up to make the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Second down. Burrow. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Andre Yosibov was the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And
Here we go.
at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. Deep for the Raiders, it's Trey Tucker. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Going up top. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway. So the key to these off-tackle style run plays, Mike, is you can't allow penetration. You cannot allow the defenders to get in your backfield, because when they do, the play really has no chance and you end up going backwards.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith down the field, but it falls incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. On 4th down, N.G.K to punt for the Raiders. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right in.
Back to throw. Burrow. That's complete. It's Yoshiva. And he's going to be taken down to 37. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
That's good for the Cincinnati Bengals.
A carry here for Brown. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. This is intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush, because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the handoff, this is Genty. Oh, a loose football. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral,
Here we go.
it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Right 80, 11 MT, 11, 11 mighty. 11,
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Take it.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Twelve. Stop.
Here's Brown. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion.
Right 80. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Burrow finds Chase for a big one. 38 yards.
Bengals
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
Can.
Play action now. It's Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
N.G.K, the man in motion. Here's a toss, right side. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed it.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll get across 20, mark him down 23-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jensen. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. From the gun, it's Gino. Wide open. There is Bowers. And he is out of bounds at the 45. His 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Las Vegas.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Smith. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will score. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Get set. Right 80.
Burrow now to throw on first down. This one deep downfield for Chase. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that will lead to a second down.
Here we go. Right 80.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Here we go.
N.G.K, the man in motion. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase, touchdown, Bengals. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Hami Malat to return it. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had him for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's second down.
At their 23-yard line.
Gino to throw. Again, working deep downfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
And that is incomplete.
So don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's third and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on fourth down. So I don't love third and short bomb punt. I do love third and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on fourth down.
That's going to be caught.
You know, Mike, you can almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Gun. Cut. 180.
On first and 10, Burrow. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break. Come back. Second half of that. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And he will not attempt the return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Back.
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
On first down, Burrow. To the left side, outside chase. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Get set. 12, 12, 12. Right. Stop.
Now a handoff, running right. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
180. Stop.
Now second down throw for Burrow. That's caught. Gesicki on the right. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. And that ball incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Third down and 9.
Here we go. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This one from 52 yards away. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. He's got it! And he's going to have the Bengals first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
That's another Cincinnati Bengals.
Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the second half.
Can. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. The TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, mighty. 11.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. And landed Roberts in there on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Get set. 180. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The veteran of Landon Roberts getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Stop. 180.
Gesicki, the man in motion.
Stop.
Burrow now. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
On 1, right?
1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Now, Burrow. For the sideline, brought in by Chase.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion.
25. Stop.
2nd down, Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that 3rd down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. We'll see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
The Bengals ready to punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 31-yard line.
On 1st down is Smith. Going for it all. And this will be incomplete.
Your They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They run out of the gun with N.G.K. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Smith now to throw on first down. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 1.
Here we go.
It's a first carry for the veteran, Raheem Mostert. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
A gain of 5. First down, Raiders.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll take a shot here for the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back to the field.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead. But you also don't want to become,
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is Max Crosby. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. N.G.K, the man in motion. They'll drop to throw. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's taken down up past the 35. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd down, that is a recipe for success.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's to his big tight end, N.G.K. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And now it's decision time, Mike. And I'll tell you, this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. The question comes down to, do you trust your offense to put this game away and come up with a 1st down? Or do you pump the ball back and say, okay, defense, let's not give them any good field position? It's a big decision right here. I can't wait to see what he does.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will get the 1st down. They took a chance, but They convert on 4th and 3.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
12. Stop.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Let's get set. 180. What is hot?
Working out of the gun, Burrow. The outside, it's hooked in by Chase.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That one hits at the 10. No one there to stop it, though. Bounds into the end zone. It'll be a touchdown. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15. From the shotgun, Smith moving to his right. He's going to look downfield once again. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Complete, but it looked like early contact. Let's check the call. On 1st and 10, here's Smith. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.
match your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the San Francisco 49ers.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First down, Raiders.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Give here to Jency. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Down by Fred Warner.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Going left side, Bowers has it. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, Smith. Completed to his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Your progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Raider first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Here's N.G.K, and he gets in, touchdown! The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 38. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He still has room inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. 16 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. They stick with McCaffrey. Big gap up the middle. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
This is N.G.K on 2nd. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. On 3rd down, N.G.K. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Give him 3 on that game. And that's a Vegas first down.
Gain of 3 on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. 7-6 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Shotgun snap to Smith. Rolling into enemy territory. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've got first down from the 31. Short pass brought in. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Vegas first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun give here to Genty. He's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Mostert runs it in for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead to 7. Raheem Mostert the touchdown. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow their lead to 8. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set, get set.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he takes this down after crossing the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
21. 18. Watch out.
First down, Purdy to throw. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. Trying to hit Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and a lengthy return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. That's complete to Bowers outright. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Here we go, hey.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Hauled in. Again, it's Bowers. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
A gain of 9 on the play, but it brings up 4th down.
Here's Smith. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
N.G.K from the gun. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to N.G.K. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Like the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Pressure comes. Smith. This throw is caught. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense final backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hits him on the out route. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him, so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
21, outside. 18, watch out.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. You're not.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. He ups it deep off his back foot. He's got it inside the 10. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Purdy setting up that play action. Has it in close. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers could make it a 1-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. George Kittle, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Well, there's a reason he's playing defense, because he couldn't quite corral that one, but in the end, it doesn't matter. He still does the job and denies 2 points.
Jake Moody
We've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Has it at the 11. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
There we go.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on 1st down, but unable to connect off of it. 2nd down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Hey, here we go, hey. Finish up.
Looking to throw. He's trying another one deep. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. You cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
One final shot before the half. This ball's cut by Bowers. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. On the gun is Purdy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Get set.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10.
Good for A. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now again, it's McCaffrey headed right. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Get set, get set.
Play action now with Purdy. Getting out to his left. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Play action now. Purdy made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 3rd down, Purdy.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Get set, get set.
Here's Purdy to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
He breaks the tackle, and he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So 2nd down coming up. And off to Genty. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
These are the type of gains he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, he had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
First down, Smith to throw. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. Into the red zone. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end, and I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. And the 49er, first down. 1st and 10.
First down, they go back to McCaffrey. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Working quickly here.
13 yards on the play.
First down, Purdy to throw. Gets everything he has under this throw. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. He's loaded another one up. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Get set.
Purdy throwing here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the fourth. Fourth and forever coming up. Desperation time here. Launches one deep downfield. Put the body on the line for his team. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on fourth down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play.
And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So now, massive moment coming up for the 49ers as they go for two. Here's Purdy to throw for it. And that pass is caught. They get the 2 points and a little drama now. We've got ourselves a one-score ball game. Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust. And they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a one-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ball game.
Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. First play is going to be a dink to N.G.K. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Brings up second down at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. And things look tougher now with third and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
It's complete. This is Bowers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Giving this to N.G.K. And he gets a feel on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Another give here to N.G.K. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for Raiders first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
There we go.
They give up the guts. It's N.G.K. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Raiders leading by 7. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with N.G.K. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Handoff headed left to Mostert. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Mostert will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Now running with N.G.K. That should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
34, 49ers 20. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Looking to throw it. Try and push it deep downfield. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He has the touchdown. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there.
Las Vegas.
So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been...
And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after left on the table.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Get set. Get set.
One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Man, this one is gonna sting, partner. You pride yourself on defending your building, getting those home victories. Instead, you end up taking a bitter pill today in front of your own fans.
Well, as one coach famously said, we're on to Cincinnati. We're on to Cincinnati. That's all these guys could do after giving one up at home. Just look ahead to the next game. Focus on prepping for the next opponent and working your tail off, and make up for losing in front of the home crowd by giving your fans something to cheer about the next time out.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
part my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Give me that touch of my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? This, what you don't wanna see more? No, you wanna see more, but you wanna see soul. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up.